grave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home.
Good evening, Flosstube. I've realised tonight there's no comfortable way to hold this that'll show the whole thing. I need to get myself some of those peels or a 11 by 17 grime guard to hold all the rest of the fabric back. But welcome to day 2 of this coffee cross stitch and calm series. I again have been working on autumn stained glass by imaginating, although yet again I didn't get much done other than follow the 310 across the bottom. I don't know what it is the last couple of days. I just haven't had that much, I don't know whether I haven't had that much time to stitch or whether I've just been so busy with everything else. I just haven't been able to take the time to stitch that I usually would. Is anyone else like me that you sit down and think, oh, finally I can stitch, and then you think, well, I could put on a load of washing, and while you're up you think, well, I should strip the bed and put that in the load, and so then you put some stuff away in your bedroom and you go down to do the laundry, and you might find something there to bring back up. And then you think, well, I may as well do these couple of dishes, and by the time you've sat back down, it's 2 hours later and you're exhausted. And that seems to be how my days go. And then today, when I did sit down, as I mentioned yesterday, I got some tech things fixed and got a tablet that needed fixing done. So then I thought, well, now I can get Pattern Keeper. So I spent an hour, or nearly 2 hours, messing around with Pattern Keeper and putting in the pattern for my secret stitch, which is a collage of photos that I got Jennifer from Advanced Cross Stitch to convert into a cross stitch for me. So I asked her if her patterns were accepted by Pattern Keeper, and she said yes. So I went ahead, got Pattern Keeper, and got this chart uploaded. So then of course I had to sit there and catch up to where I was, and colour in, I guess, what I've done and catch up to where I am, so when I sit down next time I can just go forward. So that was my late afternoon into early evening. So there's been a couple of times during the day that I've sat down and I might have done 20 stitches, but that's just how it goes. So today, as you saw, I've been watching a few things as I go about my day. I watched some Flosstube, caught up with Brian from Blitz Stitch and Sarah from Stitching Mummy, and a few others that are escaping my mind at the moment. But this evening I needed to escape the stress of everything that's going on social media, and I just needed, although Flosstube is light, it's also very enabling, and sometimes that can be stressful in its own way. So I turned on Alonso Larone, and I've loved his channel for at least a year now, and he made his name by basically poking fun at people's spelling and grammar on social media, as there's a few channels out there that do it, but He's the only one I watch. I quite enjoy his sense of humor, and he also does weird food combos and weird cooking sessions in his kitchen, and he doesn't know how to cook, so I have no idea what he eats on a usual day. But that's quite fun. And I know I've run over 5 minutes here of watching the clock, so I better wrap this up. But I hope you've all had a great day. I know things are tightening down in some different areas with different things being shut and more schools being shut. I just hope that you are all okay, and please feel free to say hi in the comments and reach out if you do need that extra friendly hand or friendly ear. I'd love to have a chat to you and see where you're at. And other than that, I will say happy stitching, and I'll see you tomorrow.